One time. For the one time. Yeah.
The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send them. Well, all right, thanks, D.A. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Hawks. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, there's Baltimore, 2 games back.
And you know, for Baltimore, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. They've got Andrew Wiggins, DeRozan out there with Rose. Then there's Marjanovic, and it's Siakam in at the 4 spot. And for the Hawks, Daniel Tice out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's KD in at the small forward position. Now here's Wiggins. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Smitty, as a player, when it comes to preparing for a long season, talk about the advantages of the new strength and conditioning programs we read so much about.
You know, for me, Kevin, when I first started out, it was all about just getting stronger and lifting weights. I think right now for these guys, they're doing a great job of adding that and also recovery. What do you do for recovery, being able to play the next game? I would love to see the technology that they have. Wish I could use it, Kevin, because all I did was run and get me a fish fillet, and I was ready to go.
And here's Beasley, following the three-pointer by Siakam. Beasley outside. Inside. Here's Allen. The rebound by Marjanovic.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
This is the modern-day big. Siakam can stretch you out and can hurt you right at the rim.
Tice kicks to Allen. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Durant. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And no hesitation attacking the defense. Body to body, Durant with an impressive finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
He dishes it to Beasley. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Allen. Knocked away. Kicks it out to Beasley. Fires from deep. That one, no good. And the Barons the other way now. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the score by the Barons. And then Durant with the dunk.
Using in a pick and roll, the 6'10 guy is setting the screen. Not KD, though.
So the wing on the left. Marjanovic finds DeRozan. Siakam trying to free himself up. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here's Tice. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hits it from three-point range.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Rose. From deep three-point range, a good close contest so far. Coming off a down performance, DeMar DeRozan talks about
you need that extra push inside.
And you know, Greg, you like hearing that. Shows that DeRozan cares and knows it's his job to lead this team.
And everyone has bad games, even a star like DeRozan. It's all about how you respond to those tough performances.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far, guys, from the Barons.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
They've got Jared Allen. Durant is out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Durant against Wiggins. Outside, KD. Fires the three. They get it again.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's DeRozan missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home to start a 3-game homestand with that game. The Hawks trailing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't hit that time. Wiggins with some nice D. For Baltimore, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Siakam, good.
That's a nice play call. Working the ball to Siakam where he can do something with it.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Beasley. Now Tice. High post, KD. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Allen. The fadeaway. That one falls.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Rose passes to Wiggins. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice pass by Derrick Rose, spotting a wide open guy from the corner of his eye.
Durant deciding where to go with it. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period. And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Here's Rose, and the layup falls. Rose has got his first points of the night.
Very shifty with his handles, very clever. Containing Derrick Rose is never easy.
Beasley outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Working on Rose.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Offensive rebound. Off target at the rim.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly easy. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Well, for Baltimore. Kenny, what did you see from them?
So far, I love their commitment.
And now with the second half of...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got Siakam. Rose is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5.
And for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, his size at the point guard spot is a huge bonus for him. Allows him to switch onto most other players on defense when dealing with picks.
Here's Rose. Siakam trying to free himself up. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from DeRozan.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
KD passes to Beasley. He kicks to Allen. To the paint. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. And one of the reasons they targeted Gilgeous-Alexander was because of his size.
Big guards aren't easy to find, Kevin, and they help coaches' defensive scheme. Every team looks to get a switch into a bad defensive matchup. If your PG isn't an option, the offense has to work that much harder.
Baltimore shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
KD finds Tice. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Wiggins. Inside, Rose. And it's blocked. They recover it. They retain possession. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Beasley up top. DeRozan defending. Beasley kicks to Allen. 4 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. Baltimore leading by 3. Right side Rose. Plays it up and banks it in. Well, last season the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it. Wow, you knew that DeRozan has that in him. Didn't think he'd pull it off in a game, though.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Tice. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That'll be his second foul of the game. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. KD, that's for 2.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Down low. Siakam, good. And it's a 9-point Baltimore lead.
These are the looks this offense is designed to generate. Siakam deadly close to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Durant. Looking to get back on track here. The Hawks again can't hit.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Outside Rose. Shot clock at 6. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Baltimore. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, Malik Beasley out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Durant. Then there's Daniel Tice, and it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Durant against Wiggins, 13 feet away. Durant, that's good.
What I love about Durant, doesn't force anything. Everything comes naturally and under control.
Now here's Rose. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Stolen by Allen. The drive by KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Pass to Marjanovic. Back to DeRozan. He is looking for Siakam and finds him.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Shot from the top of the key, and it's DeRozan missing.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Beasley dishes to Durant. He gets it in there.
And right there, KD inside, pretty stealth for a near 7-footer.
And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Barons. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. There's the dish to Wiggins. And it's sent back by Allen. Marjanovic out to DeRozan from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. And here is KD. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's DeRozan, and it's sent back by Allen. And that one's good. Marjanovic. 1:20 left in the 4th. Wiggins against KD. From 17 feet out, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Lloyd Pierce talked with his team during that last time out. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David.
DeRozan DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant, no good. And so they foul intentionally. .20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Explosiveness by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys do not want to guard him.
Atlanta with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Allen. Beasley for 3. Baltimore with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
From deep, and the rejection by Jang. And so the Barons take the win. And in the win, a comfortable... David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.